I wasn't afraid of the storm. I was afraid of what it might do. The house was quiet, too quiet to trust. Outside lightning split the sky. No constant, just enough to remind you it was there. Nothing had happened, but my mind was already moving ahead. What if the power goes out? What if it gets worse? What if this is the one that actually causes damage? The storm wasn't inside, but the uncertainty was. I walked from room to room. The lights were still on. The air was still warm. The house wasn't failing, but I kept checking. The clock, the windows, the locks. I opened the weather app, refresh again, radar loaded. Like, if I could look often enough, I could force clarity, but clarity never came. Just shifting colors, different wording, nothing final. That's when I realized something. The storm wasn't creating depression, the uncertainty was. Not knowing what comes next. Create scenarios that haven't happened. You imagine damage that isn't there. You prepare for outcomes that don't exist. Your body reacts to the future that hasn't arrived. I felt that same pressure without weather. Sitting at my desk late at night, doing work that hasn't paid off yet, looking at numbers that don't explain your future, trying to improve something without proof it works. Same tension, nothing broken, just no confirmation. And that's a real barrier. When you're uncertain, pause, you hesitate, you wait for a sign. Tell yourself you'll move when things feel clearer, but the world doesn't pause. Time keeps moving, results compound, opportunities pass, uncertainty gets loud, and discipline gets quiet. That's when it landed. Comfort isn't the enemy, uncertainty is. It's not the work that stopped most people. It's not the effort, it's the lack of guarantees. That night, I finally saw it. The storm didn't require panic, it required posture. The power might go out, it might not. The outcome was unclear, but my behavior didn't have to be. That's what the system does. It answers uncertainty with repetition, not emotion, not intensity, just structure. You don't eliminate uncertainty, you outlast it. You move while it's still loud. You follow the routine, even when the outcome isn't visible, because the system doesn't need reassurance, it needs consistency. The storm stayed outside, the uncertainty stayed present, but I stopped reacting to it. I sat down, turned the phone over, let the night do what it's going to do. The house was steady, and so was I. Most lives don't stall because people are incapable. They stall because uncertainty sounds urgent, and systems sound boring. One is loud, the other is steady. Only one moves forward without answers. Uncertainty doesn't leave. It just stops deciding your behavior. And that's the difference between reacting and building.